Hey, Sleepy Beauty. You stopping up there all day or what?
Well, do I have a choice?
No, worse luck.
Guess who?
Me lodger. Card, Mrs. O.
Hey, she's having a nice time.
Smashing. Says she can't wait to see me at weekend, and I hope I'm coping all right on my own.
Oh, well, you're not doing so bad for yourself.
Oh, well, I've no complaints.
Me neither. Hey, do you know, I can't remember the last time I had a nice cup of tea brought up to me in bed. Hello.
Hiya, Kate. Hey, what do you reckon then?
Is this a new car?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, it's a little belter.
Oh, it's very nice.
Yeah. Hey, come and sit in it.
No, I won't if you don't mind, because, well, I'm in a bit of a hurry. Carl hadn't turned up this morning, so I'm having to do his round.
It's got the lot as this, you know.
Yeah.
Come on, hop in now, show you. Come on.
No, has Brian seen it?
Brian?
Yeah, well, I mean, he knows more about cars than I do.
Hey, Brian. What do you reckon then?
Hey.
My car.
Cheerio.
Hey, I haven't worked out how you get to engine yet, but I bet you'd know.
Not now, very lovely. I want to talk to my mum.
If you're not interested.
It's not that I'm not in... Hello, Mum. You're not off already, are you?
I've got to go to house.
But, Mum, hang on a sec, Mum. I want a word.
It's a bit late for that, isn't it, Brian?
I know what Audrey said and...
Audrey, Ian, you name it. It seems the whole blooming world knows that my only son's swanning off to Australia, except me, Joe Muggins.
Mum, can we go inside?
I've told you, I've got to put my order in. Besides, Brian, I've got my own life to think of now, haven't I?
Mum?
Well, what did you expect?
I'm sorry, girl. Honest, you know, I could have bitten my tongue off when I saw Ivy's face. I felt sure Brian would have told her about you emigrating by then.
Yes, well, he was going to, wasn't he? But what with one thing and another, he never got round to it. It's not going to make it any easier now, is it? Her having found out the way she did.
You'll have to tell me.
Honestly, when Ian phoned and told me what had happened, I nearly dropped.
Well, he tried to cover up for you, actually. He told Ivy he thought you were just thinking about him. I don't think it made any difference, though.
No, well, it wouldn't, would it? Great night out we're going to have tonight, aren't we?
Yeah?
Well, we're planning a night out tonight. Me, Brian, Ivy and Ian.
Oh, tonight? You don't want me babysitting tonight, do you? Might be a bit
It's all
awkward.
right, I've got Maureen coming round. Am I looking forward to it?
Oh, I can imagine. Gail, listen, I know how Ivy feels, I really do, but don't let her turn this situation to her advantage.
I'm not with you.
Well, as I said before, it's your lives, and good luck to you if it's what you want to do, but don't let Ivy or anybody else talk you out of it, will you?
Thanks, Mum.
Neil.
So, Brew, you're after you too early.
No, it isn't. I just had to get out of the house, didn't I? Every time I look through the window, there it is, staring at me.
What?
That car, my car, what a one.
Wrong. It's not your car, it's my mum's car, what she has got possession of.
She's spending more time on that car, she's on me.
That's because she thinks a damn sight more of it than she does of you.
Yes, but if it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have a car, would she?
Look, I have told you the answer.
What?
Look, I've told you. I've got your nice offer all lined up. All you've got to do is get her to sell it.
Hey, we've got that Freeman job fixed up for Friday. I said we've got that
I heard you.
Well, I thought you'd be dead chuffed.
Well, I am. It's just that I've got other things on my mind right now.
Like what?
Like tonight.
Tonight? We've got nothing on for tonight.
Ah, you might not have, but I've definitely got plans.
What are you on about?
In case it escaped your notice, I did get on rather well with a certain young lady last night.
Gloria? Gloria?
Well, you didn't seem to make much progress to me.
Ah, that's how much you know, innit? You didn't walk her home, did you?
You and Gloria? Do me a favour, she's got more taste.
Well, I know Gloria and him left the party, but
Like putty in my hands.
You lying crow.
That girl is like a tigress when she gets going. She's like a forest fire waiting for somebody to strike the match. You know, I thought I knew it all, but I reckon that girl must have wrote the book. My only problem now is how to pick it up, where we left off. Hey, listen, you don't reckon that my mum would lend us a car for tonight, do you, hey?
Right, I'm off then. Hey, Dolly Daydream, I said I'm off.
Well, we've got another 10 minutes yet, haven't we?
I know, but I just thought I'd slip home for a bit.
We'll see you later then.
OK, then, see you. See you, Kate. I think you were supposed to say, hang on a minute, Vera, I'll be right with you.
What for?
Because to get to her front door, You just happen to have to pass this shiny new chariot that she's just dying to tell you about for the umpteenth time.
Yeah, well, happens some of us have got more important things to think about.
So how's it going then?
What, hairdressing?
Yeah.
Well, you know Audrey, she doesn't do more than she has to.
Oh, she wanted to be independent.
Well, she is in her own little way, like, but she doesn't do much, you know. But still, she's happy as Larry. That's the main thing, isn't it?
Oh, aye.
You said you were here.
Yes, well, I was just going as
No, you weren't. And you're not going anywhere till you've heard what I've got to say.
Now, listen, Brian.
No. You listen to me. For starters, didn't intend you to find out the way you did.
What difference does it make how I found out, Brian? It don't change out, does it?
Yes, it does. I was hoping you might try and understand.
Understand? Brian, I'm about to lose the only family I've got, and you asked me to understand.
We're not exactly vanishing off the face of the earth, you know.
Well, you might as well be. Australia's not exactly a 10-penny bus ride away, is it?
Look, Mum, it's not been easy for us either, you know. I mean, we can think of a dozen reasons why we shouldn't go.
So why are you?
Because we can think of a damn sight more why we should. Especially for Nicky's sake.
Oh, Nicky. Oh, and you think he wants carting to other side of the world, do you?
I'm thinking of his future, Mum. What you going to have to look forward to here in 20 years' time?
A damn sight more than me and your father had at his age, and that's for sure. There is nothing wrong with this country, Brian, if folk will buckle down and get on with it. And if you think you're going to have an easy time
We don't,
over there...
Mum, we don't! We know we're going to have a fight in our hands, right? But we happen to think it'll be worth it. Look, Mum, I know all this has come as a bit of a shock to you, but we're not exactly planning on going tomorrow, you know. I mean, we haven't even got the application in yet. So, it's going to give you time to get used to the idea.
If I live to be 100, Brian, I'll never get used to the idea. Not losing my family to other side of the world.
Hey, come in. What is going on?
I've been home.
Hey, what's up?
I've been slung out, haven't I? That's what's up.
Slung out?
I walked in through a back door right into this big row with me, Mum. I've never seen her so mad. I thought she were going to kill me.
Why?
Well, I told her I was stopping at a mate's house last night. She only bumped into her mum. I hope Aunt Sally behaved herself. I hope she was no trouble. I walked straight into it. We had this big row and she gave us me marching orders. Said if I was so happy where I was last night, I could just go back and stop that.
Perhaps when she's had time to cool off.
You don't know my mum. What am I going to do, Kev?
Well, tonight's no problem. You can stop here again.
And then what?
We'll worry about that tomorrow.
Same again? Not for me. If I don't get back, neighbours will have me for a floor cloth. See you. Ta-ra, love.
Hello, love. You're not off, are you?
Yes, why?
You haven't got 5 minutes, have you?
I'm sorry, Alan. I'm late as it is.
I see.
Not wrong, is it?
Wrong?
You and Jenny?
No, everything's fine. I'd just like to talk to you, that's all. How about later on? Say, 6 o'clock in here?
Well, if it means that much to you.
It does, huh?
All right. See you in here later on.
Yes, please.
Look, Brian, I really am sorry if I dropped you in it. I know what I said about keeping stum, but what could I do when she asked me straight out?
I'm not blaming you, mate. It's my fault if it's anybody's. I should have made time to see you.
No hard feelings, then?
No danger.
Well, that's a relief. I was beginning to think the night was about to fly out the window, and if there's one thing you do get right in England, it's food. Well, almost.
Flipping heck.
Was something wrong?
Tonight.
Thought you'd booked the table.
Oh, yeah, booked the table, but I've gone and took a rush job on before dinner. Sorry, mate, there's no way I can make it tonight.
Oh, well, if you book the table, perhaps just the three of us
I
could,
think
you know.
you can forget me mum as well. I don't think she's in the mood to go anywhere.
No, perhaps not. No, well, another time, maybe.
Look, Gail hasn't made any other plans for tonight, and she doesn't know I can't make it yet.
Me and Gail, you mean?
You could save me life, mate. I know how much she was looking forward to it.
Well, I'm game if she is. I can ask her, I suppose.
Thanks.
Is it something I've said?
No.
Oh, come on, Jack. I know you're better than that. For some reason, I seem about as popular with you as wet socks.
If you really want to know, I'm surprised, amazed. Laid you down for a girl with a little bit more class.
Oh, thank you very much. If you just knew what you were talking about.
Well, I just thought you'd set your sights a little bit higher than our Terry, didn't I?
Your Terry, what about him?
I heard about last night.
I went to a party with him, yeah? What's up with that?
That's what happened after, innit?
Nothing happened after.
Well, that's not the way our Terry's telling it.
Oh, yeah? How is he telling it?
Nothing happened.
He never got past the front door. Now, what's he been saying?
Look, I can understand you want to keep us a bit quiet, you know, especially with a lump like our Terry. Now, don't you worry. I will not breathe a word to a living soul.
Jack!
Look, I don't want to cause no trouble, woman. Just forget I mentioned it, eh?
Oh, Bogdan, such an angel.
Oh, there goes neighborhood. Do not.
Hi.
G'day.
Looking for me, love?
Afraid not.
Oh, story of my life.
Fancy a cuppa?
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
What brings you here?
Tonight.
Tonight?
We're going out for a meal, remember?
Don't say you can't make it.
Well, I can, but it looks like I'm the only one who can. Well, Brian's got a rush job in. He'll be working late. He told me to tell you. And Ivy's in no mood to let her hair down right now.
I'll throttle Brian, he promised.
Well, it couldn't be helped. He feels about as you do, believe me.
I bet he does. I was really looking forward to it and all.
Well, if you'll settle for me...
You mean you and me?
That was Brian's idea.
Right. You're wrong.
You know, it's surprising how many folk fall for it.
Percy, would you mind telling us what you're going on about?
Hairdressers.
What about them?
Offering cheap rates for pensioners. I mean, it's no skin off your nose, is it? Offering them cheap rates, it's only to get folk in when you're not busy. Doesn't matter whether they're 6 or 60.
So
why don't you knock a bit off everybody, regardless of age? Say on a Tuesday morning or whenever you happen to be a bit slack.
Oh, and who'll be first in the queue but Mr. Percy Sugden, eh?
Well, happen I might not. It was just a thought.
If it's a cheap haircut you're after, why didn't you say so?
You'd knock it a bit off.
For you, certainly. I mean, with the bit you've got, you wouldn't even have to take your cap off, would you?
Yes, Kev.
2 bottles of lager to take out, please.
You haven't seen anything of your mate on your travels, have you?
Curly?
Terry.
No, but happen he'll be round, especially after last night, eh?
Yeah, so I heard.
Just a minute, young man, I've got a message for you.
Hey?
From your family. They send their love and they hope it won't be too long before you can pop down to see them.
Oh, they're still on this planet, are they? I've not heard from them since Christmas.
Yes, they are. And Elaine's doing very nicely, you know. I mean, you can't be too careful with the first one, especially at her age.
First one?
Yeah.
Kiddie, love, kiddie.
You mean Elaine's expecting a baby?
That's right.
Well, it's nice of them to let me know, innit?
Hello, love. Hi. Hey up, Tiger. You had a good day, then?
Yeah. Come on now, I need that table. Just look at them hands. Enough muck on them to grow potatoes. Get upstairs and wash them.
Ian saw you, did he? About tonight?
Yes, he did.
Are you going?
Well, why not? I was looking forward to it and all, you know.
I'm sorry, love. It was a job I just couldn't afford to turn down.
Yes, well, it's not exactly the evening I was hoping for. To make the most of it, won't I?
Thanks. You're an angel.
How long have you got?
Oh, not long. The sooner I get back, the sooner I get finished.
You saw Ivy, I gather.
Yes. Yeah, I saw her. She made me feel about that big. Going on about how she'd be losing all things that matter to her, like a son and a grandson.
She's not going to make it easy for you, you know.
I know, love, but you've got to admit it when you look at it from her point of view.
My mum's losing a lot as well.
Your mum's got Alf. When we go, my mum has got no one.
It's our life, Brian.
There's always another way. We could always think about taking her with us.
Sell it.
But it makes sense, Fee.
Not to me, it doesn't. Look, you can save your breath, Jam, learn to drive, and that's it.
I'm not saying you shouldn't have driving lessons, am I?
Well, you've changed your tune, haven't you?
Look, if you just give your tonsils a rest as a little fella, all set to do us a good deal.
Look, how many times do I have to tell you?
Look, we could buy another little car, and with your share, what you'll have left over, you could pay for your driving lessons, couldn't you?
My share?
Yeah, we could split the profit down the middle.
Now listen to me, Jack Duckworth. That is my car and I'm keeping it. I don't want to hear any more talk about selling it. Because if I do, it'll be your skull that'll be split down the middle. Savvy?
Should we take the weight off our feet?
Well, I can't stop long. Just after pictures with Mavis and Emily.
I won't keep you long.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Does Jenny know you're here?
Yeah, she does, as a matter of fact. Look, Rita, whatever she may have said in the past, I'm sorry, but she's a different kid now. She really is. Well, you must know from the shop.
She's a bit more civil to me, if that's what you mean. Then again, she's no reason to be otherwise, has she? Not anymore.
And if you think she's getting away with murder because she's with me, you're mistaken. She knows exactly how the land lies now. Anyway, I didn't come here to talk about Jenny.
No?
No, I came here to talk about us. Now then, I know that you felt that I'd let you down when you had that bust-up with Jenny.
I thought you might have said one word in my defence.
I never had any choice. I tried to explain to you at the time. One wrong word from me, and all those weeks' work would have gone out the window. She needed to trust me to know I was on her side.
Yeah, so you said.
Look, I know how you must have felt, and I'm sorry, but what mattered most was getting some stability back in Jenny's life again. She desperately needed support from one of us.
Yeah. But that's not the way I saw it at the time, is it? The way I saw it, I'd failed. Failed you, failed Jenny.
But you hadn't. I'm telling you, if it hadn't been for you, God knows what would have happened to that girl.
Just felt so responsible for her. And all of a sudden, it seemed as if the whole world was against me.
Well, it wasn't like that, Rita. I promise you it wasn't.
No. I know that now, but like I say, at the time...
Yeah. But as long as we understand each other now...
I think we do.
Good. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes, Chuck? Pint, please, Bet. Make it a big one.
It's okay, Bet. I'll see to him.
My pleasure.
Well, it won't be his, that's for sure.
See you later.
Pint, he said.
That's right, darling.
So, what have we got planned for tonight, then?
What, you mean you and me?
What else? I mean, after last night.
Well, I don't know about another party.
Who's talking about a party, Terry? I mean, it's afterwards when the night gets interesting, isn't it?
Afterwards?
Don't tell me you've forgotten already.
Oh, hang on a minute, Claudia. What are you on about?
It's what you've been on about that bothers me.
Me?
Yes, you, mouth almighty. And you can take that wounded look off your face and all. I'm the one who's been getting the funny looks all day. I'm the one who's suddenly got a reputation that makes Eskimo Nell look like a saint, and it's all down to you, Terry. Well, thanks a lot.
Now, hang on a minute, Gloria.
Just do me a favour, Terry. Next time you get the urge to ask me out, just go and jump in the cut, will you?
I reckon she's gone right off you, Sunshine.
Yeah. And I reckon I'm about to go right off somebody else.
And if you're looking for your old fella, he's just took off as though his shirt tails were on fire. And I reckon the rate he were moving, he could be halfway up the M6 by now. Terry?
Oh, thanks, mate.
No, what's funny?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking. If I tried to take a mate's missus out back home, I'd probably get my head kicked in. And here's Brian practically begging me.
Lucky you.
Lucky Brian.
Tell me something.
I'm listening.
Why have you never been married? You must have had your chances.
I suppose so.
Hasn't there been anyone?
Once upon a time.
So what happened?
It wasn't meant to be, I guess. We'd known each other a long time. Went through our teens together. She went away to college, then we lost touch for a while. Then we met up again about, 6 years ago.
By which time she was already married.
No, she wasn't. We took up where we left off.
You didn't think enough of her to marry her?
Well, I did, as it happened. For the first time in my life, I was prepared to settle down. We fixed the date, booked the church, the lot. And about a month before it was due to take place, I got a note from her saying she didn't want to go through with it. Never saw her again.
I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be. If I'd have married her, I wouldn't be sitting here with you right now, would I?
And there's never been anybody else.
Oh, well. Matter of once bitten, I suppose. Come to think of it, I've never told anyone that tale before. Not as it happened. Well, it wouldn't have done my reputation much good if I got around that I'd been practically stood up at the church, would it?
But why tell me?
Oh, reckon you might understand?
You know, I think you need a woman in your life.
You know, I totally agree with you. Well, don't stop there. I am open to offers.
You watching this?
No, not really. Is it something I've said?
Eh?
Well, something's bothering you, that's for sure. You've hardly said 2 words since tea time.
It's nothing.
It's something you can't tell me about, you mean?
You must know it's my dad.
Your dad?
I've never been one for writing letters, but not to even tell me he was having a kid.
Did you got round to it?
I know I'm 200 miles away, but I still thought it was one in the family.
Well, you are.
Looks like it, doesn't it?
You're a sight closer to your family than I am to mine right now. At least they didn't chuck you out on the street. It's hard for letting us stop here, Kev. Don't know what I'd have done. Gone to a mate's, I suppose.
I'm your mate.
More than that. Do you know, I could get used to this.
So could I. Don't reckon Mrs. O would go too much on the idea, though. What are you gonna do when she gets back?
I know what I'm not gonna do.
What?
I'm not gonna worry about it tonight.
Are you sure you won't have anything with it?
No, it's spinning as it is. I knew we shouldn't have had that other bottle of wine.
You know, I don't think you let your hair down often enough.
Well, I don't get much time to, do I? And if Brian isn't working, he's too tired. Or I am. Anyway, thanks for a lovely evening.
Well, it isn't over yet. Yeah, it's a pity Brian couldn't make it.
It might sound like you mean it. So, when are you going back?
Are you trying to get rid of me?
No, I'm surprised you stayed as long as you have. Thought it was a flying visit.
Well, it does have its attractions around here, you know?
Oh?
Well, it does for me, anyway. Gonna miss you, you know?
Yes. We'll miss you as well.
No. I said I was gonna miss you.
Well, if we do come to Australia...
I'll be waiting. You can be sure of that.
Market.com proudly sponsors